been a hot ass minute. A anime related video that's not just some shit I did to kind of spew my thoughts about something, but a real review, a real impressions, and what would be better to come back on than Bleach? If you don't know, which you shouldn't have any reason of knowing, Bleach is probably my top five favorite anime. Not necessarily my like the best I've ever read, because I will say as I've gotten older and further, I finished reading the tybw in, I believe, I want to say mid to late 2019, something like that. And at the time, I mean, it was cool as fuck. Like, I mean, Bleach is one of those rare, like, a piece of entertainment that has so much lore and so many questions, and even answers that, are engaging on themselves. Getting into the TYBW was amazing. And then it being a couple years until the 20th anniversary, where, this deluge of Bleach love is coming out of, not nowhere, but just kind of I would say, very low key spots around the world. Bleach Brave Souls has kind of been carrying the name on for a while. I honestly don't think that Bleach would have the amount of love that it currently has, or has had over the past year. It was for Brave Souls. Brave Souls is pretty much the only thing in the Western market that's like kept that franchise alive. After like, and there's been virtually nothing except sometimes Adult Swim / Tsunami that's kept that series in the public eye. And I mean, that's been off of, I want to say, since like in like the past 6 or 7 years. It's been off of Adult Swim. So Bleach has been, I think, past its prime, but Braves was kept alive. And what's really just been amazing is to see the love that Kubo still has for it. He's been doing Burn the Witch, which is, I think, in the same universe, but just modernized, kind of like the Harry Potter thing that Rowling has been doing. The fantastic blah 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 witches or whatever. And that's also been big. I don't think that many people follow that, including me, but it does keep the quote unquote the universe alive. And I heard that's actually supposed to be immersing with Bleach characters in this latest, I guess, season or arc or wherever it's at. But maybe I should look at that at some point. And just nostalgia's been huge this year, in the past couple of years. Dragon Ball Super's Broly kind of feeds off of that, retelling of a new or an old staple. Shaman King has come back. I know Hunter x Hunter guys episodes are on the Netflix. Berserk has been in the public eye as of late because of the passing of their mangaka. So I mean, it's been Boruto. It's been a lot of old love coming back around. Evangelion, having maybe its best piece of work, and since the end of Ava, Ava 4.0 or 3.0 plus 1.0, the stupid ass name. And I mean, what's more nostalgic than the third of the big three? And easily, I would say the most overlooked and kind of disrespected of the big three. I think Naruto is pretty much where it's properly positioned in the loins of history. And I mean, One Piece, for all I shit on, I mean, it's pretty much widely considered, one of the top three most impactful anime of all time. So what can you do with that? But I think Bleach, between the animation of the TYBW and potentially a new manga, which is what I'm getting from this, it's huge. It's very, 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 very huge. So I'm gonna, go ahead and get to it. Hit the break real quick. Come back. And let's just get into it, dude. I'm interested. I've seen a lot. Right. Let's get it. All right. So in all of its glory, Bleach kind of ended on, a kind of a progression time skip. I believe about like a 10-year time skip, something to that effect. Ichigo Kurosaki had 2 kids. Not with Rukia, which a lot of people got pissed off about, but I mean, come on, man. You pretty much invalidate the need of Orihime if you don't put her with Ichigo, right? Like, I mean, it's just. But Rukia with Renji was, I guess, interesting, I suppose. I mean, you could do worse in that matchup. And I would say, other than Kurosaki and Byakuya, Renji probably cared about Rukia the most. That always felt like more of a friend relationship than a marital type, but what can you do? And then, for the most part, everybody was kind of just aged. I don't think anybody else. Let's look on here. We'll actually go by this panel. We should. I mean, Kubo's stylization, dude, is just incredible. Like, even to this day, I don't care what you want to say about his actual ability to piece together a story. And I would say, like, his story creation is like not not the problem. It's just some of the finer details and connecting between like cool plot point to cool plot points where he fucks up. I think that's what most people would say is what kind of befell Bleach is that it was just too much there, like just throwing too much out there and not enough like actual storytelling going on. Yeah, Hitsugaya, I think he reverted back to his normal height after using his, I guess, second Bankai. I don't remember him. Zaraki, I mean, he sacrificed, I think, something Yachiro. She came a sword or whatever. So he's two swords. Rukia, who's that? I don't, I don't know who that is. I'm sure somebody of relevancy, but Renji, I don't know who that is. I know who she is, but I can't remember her name right now. I think the person I think that is, I think he died. The blondie, vice captain. I think he was like very sus of Ichigo, if I remember correctly, in the beginning of the series. I can't remember. He kind of had the was he the one with the hooked blade? I can't remember his name, but I think he got killed in the TYBW arc. Shunsui, right? I can't put the new commander. I gotta put respect on my man's name. That should be, yeah, Kiraku Shunsui. Yeah, okay. I remember the big ones. Now you start like dudes like this, like vice captains and shit. I can't like. I try my hardest. Shinji released this Bankai, as I remember. I think he got a better breakdown of his Bankai and the can't. I always see it, the CBYOW camp. Fuck, the light novel. I keep on forgetting the name of it, but the light novel. And then old buddy Mayuri Kuratsuchi. I think he had to get a new daughter. I think his daughter sacrificed herself, if I remember correctly, in the TYBW. Please support the official release. Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely buy this if it comes out in America. I mean, how long have I been talking? 3 minutes and just, oh, god damn. When I was little, I owned two goldfish. They were cute and I loved them a lot. Is it going to be the kids? At some point, watching one die. Can't even see the goldfish, really. I mean, you can kind of hear, but like, I'll say, I don't know what that is. Well, anyway, it's a good thing the larger one died. That's a Kubo type of opening right there. Okay. Causeway Konchan. Ward of the Living Karakura Town. We're back, boys. It's been a hot ass minute. Orihime. Thank you for playing with Causeway today as well, Konchan. Oh, that's the substitute, so he's still doing his thing, huh? I forgot the other one's name, but it was well. Actually, they didn't have two kids today. One was Kazoi and other Kazui, and the other one was Rukia's kid. That's what it was. The black hair kid was Rukia's kid. This reminds me of how you would, think an Ichigo kid would be like, or the parallels Boruto son. You know, I mean, Boruto is like almost like a I would say .9 to 1 version of Naruto. You would expect Kazooie to be something like that with Ichigo. I mean, he looks like Ichigo a lot, right? The promise I made first. Can't get him a hard time he gave Kurosaki. Okay, so he can, as I recall, you don't have to come, Konchan. As I recall, his spiritual pressure, which a lot of people go mad about this, but his spiritual pressure actually ended Yuha Bach in the that the Yuha box with the person that popped up. So him being able to, I guess, become a Soul Reaper off rip isn't the most shocking thing of all time. I really like the art, like off the rip, dude. Like it's kind of like this font pattern. The I guess the quote unquote goldfish. Um, I mean Kubo, he just does his thing, right? Sob, 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 sniff, sniff, sniff. Who is this? I feel like I've seen that floral pattern before, but I don't know who this is. Wait, I think I've seen this cat before. I can't put a name to it or finger to the name. So it's just even a client on 15. That's one by his ages. Whose credit is this? This dude's 15 plus 15 plus 15. Is that really his Soul Reaper fit? Or is that like. Because I mean, the thing is, you see this kind of. This right here. Like this, I would imagine it's like supposed to be a Soul Reaper type thing, but I don't know. I'll take you to a place where you won't be lonely today. I wonder if it's a demon. Well, maybe with this, it could be. So he doesn't know how to exercise spirits, I imagine. It's possible. We'll see. I don't know. Go in from here. What is it? We got eye. Okay, this little doohickey right here. Motherfucker did a summoning jutsu. He just summoned eyes. Bow twice and clap once more. This is like when you hack a game and like you do like 57 different like motions. It's like, how do you know how to do this? What compel you to test these things out? It actually is a demon. Or is it not a demon? What the hell is that? It's a gate, I guess. And yeah, I got the butterflies. Butterflies, obviously, always a massive symbolism in Bleach. This is just Soul Reaper Gi, I guess. That's pretty cool. As I recall, he did show his Soul Reaper powers to Rukia's kid in the final chapter. He just turned them on. So if I actually read the chapter before reading this chapter, I would have known that. But okay, everyone's there. So he's taken to the no breathes from hell. I'm guessing that would be no breaths from hell. And this is an unofficial translation, by the way. The official one probably be out. I think it come out the 9th in our in America. It comes out the 9th, I believe. So that'd probably be no breaths from hell, I imagine. This is the that's where Rukia was said to be executed, right? I forgot the name of it, but it's the thing that Kurosaki just blew apart. That's what I thought that is. The Soul Society, yeah. Is that Renji's kid? Or is that Renji? Who is that? Renji's kid's Rukia's kid, so that can't be. Whatever. Madarame, one of the. A lot of people like Madarame. I'm alright with him. Madarame was equal to the blonde guy I'm thinking about as but not equal, because I mean there's not an equal thing, but Kenpachi had pretty much two like right hand guys of note. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna look it up. Kenpachi Zaraki subordinates. See. Yeah, Madarame, and he has somebody else that I think is the blonde person I'm thinking about currently. Although I could be incorrect. Yeah, Ichiro Kujishi. Yeah, okay, so she was the right, but there was another person under Madarame I'm thinking about. Let me see. Boop. All right, let's look up. Just go to the 11th division. Nope. Okay. Well, on to the next one. I know who it. I like a second I see their face, I'll know it, but like the name, I just don't know it. But I'm pretty sure she's dead. Ichika. It does look like. Oh, dude, she's pushing him back, dude. She's giving Madarame that work, bro. Madarame is the one that had like the wooden stick, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that one though, definitely. She gave him that twerk. Yeah, that's Rukia's kid. Rukia slash Renji's kid. Okay. So my brain would say that's not black hair, but I don't know. I never read the final chapter in a colorized format, so I don't know if that kid has black hair, but I would think that's gonna be closer to Renji's color of hair than Rukia's. Should be little shit. I've been good from the start. I'm your master. You little shit. I don't have one. Yeah, Madarame is a cool dude. But that's the cat I was just looking at. It's Chica. The Soul Funeral Festival. A bar. It's Renji, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, right, Renji. Sometimes like I'll like know the first name, I'll know the last name, but I won't know both. It's a ritual that takes place towards the funeral of a captain that died in battle. It's my first time hearing of it. I haven't heard about it till this year. After all, captains rarely die in battle. Who would this be about? I mean, they had quite a few captains, a couple of motherfuckers off in the TYBW, but we did the previous Captain Commander's ritual the other day, then we did Captain Unohana's, and today's ritual is Captain Ukitake. Captain Unohana. So, Retsu Unohana, she didn't die in battle, though. Let me make sure that's what I'm thinking about. No, I mean, that's the previous Kenpachi. But she didn't die in battle. Like, she sacrificed herself to Kenpachi, essentially. Ukitake, I mean, he. Ukitake is probably like one of the least appreciable deaths in like anime history. Like, it's like, we need another pillar. We need another part of the god to keep the whole Soul Society together. And then he reveals he has another, like the other arm to the Soul King, Mimihage, and he throws it out there. Then it just gets his order. He just dies on the spot. Like this massive role that he played that was safe for this moment, and then he just dies. Like it has no purpose whatsoever except to make Yhwach stronger. That's the problem with TYBW is that you can kind of tell that some of that shit is like rushed. Like, but I mean at the same point, these massive moments, Kubo just did not set up very well. Like in the time constraints he had, he should have. I feel like a better use of the Fullbringer arc would have been like, okay, so let's say the end of the eyes in battle. You like set up that Ichigo for some reason you can even further hint the Quincy abilities or whatever actually allow Bleach or Ichigo to get his Soul Society sober powers back. So you can hit at that at the bottom of that and like let people know like this isn't it. Even though I don't know if you wanted to actually end it with that battle or not, and someone just forced to keep on going. Because a lot of times when you end hot, shonen, mangakas will have to pretty much put out some more. There's very few times, from what I can understand, the more I learn about this stuff, that a shonen mangakas have just end on a good note. It's usually dragged out for one reason or another, and that's essentially what I gathered happened here. In an ideal world, he could just pretty much nullify most of the Fullbringer arc, and then just pretty much start hitting at some of the massive stuff that was going to be in the TYBW arc, and that way you won't have to clusterfuck so many things in the TYBW arc. But I mean, you have 26 Stern Ritters. You have like all these other aspects and new characters that come along as part of that arc. You have old people coming back that did not die. You have people dying to try to give them good send-offs. There was no way that I think Kubo could have, with as ambitious as he was, give a considered ending to most of the characters that we kind of loved in that arc. Now, the fact that the story flops is kind of all on Kubo because you got to understand that I mean, they weren't like Shonen was like pretty much let's say beating Kubo on the side of the head with as far as time constraints for a while. So it's like he knew that he was, let's say, a marked man, and he still chose to have some parts be long as hell and some parts be short. But they still think he just tried to put too much out there, and that's just his personality. But yeah, Unohana, Ikutake, Jesus. We capture a hollow in the world of the living, kill in front of their grave. Okay. What the heck is that? Fine by the standards of Soul Society. Was an old custom. Wait a minute, where are you right now? So, wait, they didn't do that for the dog dude that got killed by Aizen. That never happened for him. What the hell? They just made that up. Fucking Kubo. Does he have is that an Android or is it an iPhone? It looks like an iPhone guy. Kigo started a ramen shop recently. The new hair, I don't know how I like that on Kurosaki. And we all came to eat since he doesn't get any customers. Is he saying choosing that store name, Spirit Ramen? Kigo has never been sane. No, I have, like right now. Can you see the conversation on there? You're too friendly with us. I don't have any of the customers. It's cool to see some of these guys, high school level. That's the one thing about Bleach filler that I don't think any other filler does. I know Bleach has a lot of filler, like a little bit too much filler. But I think it's cool that they really gave some of those other randos like development. Like they had like the I forgot what they called them. It was such a goofy name, but it basically gave these guys kind of superpowers. All the high school friends that Kurosaki had from the beginning of the series, and these guys got a lot of development in that way. So I think Bleach is pretty good filler. They don't just like introduce like random nobodies for like a couple of seconds, and then like those dudes like one shot it, or they'll get like killed the same way like some villain got killed. They just like we try to like actually develop people that are less relevant. Of course, you have to watch the filler to do that to know about that. But here's one bowl of ramen. Oh, my ramen trips, I gotta go. Don't cut it off. It is an iPhone. Okay. Android, a lot of times Android does not use things like Mac or Apple devices. They'll like use Sony or they'll use Android or use Windows or even Huawei, occasionally. But they don't use Apple inspired devices. That's an iPhone inspired phone there. The body language is kind of more reminiscent of Android, but not to get nerdy on you guys. So you should tend to attend that Killer Hollow Festival, Spirit Funeral Festival, Northern Capsule out the Giant outside or Captain Kataxis. Kiriaku-san. Ruki. Okay, that face Renji. I mean, Renji is, now dropping balls on Rukia. So that's the face of a lover now, not just a friend. Ichigo looks so weird, like now, like he's just happy and he's like it's accomplished things in life. He looks so odd. And Rukia like the damn pigtails. Ugh. If it isn't Ichigo, this amazing face appears. It was one of the Reaper's communication device. Yeah, it's called the iPhone. the eye Reaper. Where you have an older model. Yes, I said I need one because older models just fine. Their stories, their faces. So Rukia plays drop cat stacks on a new phone. Where's Orihime? Yeah, she almost. What the fuck? Look at fucking Renji. Yo, look at Renji. That's like okay Saitama level memery. Alright, let's keep moving. Dude, I might even line the halfway point. I'm just having fun here, dude. How long has this been? 20 minutes? This might be like a whole 40-minute thing here. 40-minute minimum, honestly. You can't see me look for her English. She's in the laundry at home. Husband leaves all the chores to his wife. I know that's called, it's called moral harassment. Moral harassment. And when did you even start learning something like that? TVs and Soul Society. They got cable in Soul Society now? This dude's watching Breaking Bad. Never thought this would be how I learned what a parent was like when their kids watch TV instead of studying. The Rukia is such like it's so top tier. But TV so such, I really can't imagine that. Or Harasan started helping out the Shinigami Research Development Institute after the war. A bunch of new spirit devices have been invented. Or a horror. Oh, Kisuke. Oh. Yeah, because they let Kisuke come back. Okay, yeah. Can they like finally give Urahara a fucking properly Bankai use? Jesus Christ. His progression in design is very odd. Keeping the grace this irritating mind. A man who doesn't know a thing about grace trying to ruin my efforts. Jesus. Cause I said Kurasuchi probably had one of the coolest W's when his Bankai beat Xylopero. That was probably one of the coolest W's that anybody has had as a captain. Probably some of the best battle writing that Kubo had as well. I've already spread a replacement of this place. That's not something you'd say during battle. I can hear your voice, so you should choose your words carefully. Still Kurasuchi is something else. They got Shinji back now too, yeah. Fifth Division Barracks. Their emergency message, Captain Kurasuchi. I would mesh for all vice captains. For the first stage of tonight's Soul's Funeral Festival, preliminary ritual capture of the mass spirit is about time for all vice captains to head to the world of the living. So the vice captains bring the spirit over, I suppose. Um. Okay, but son stick to our captain. Understood. The chick that had the fascination with fucking Kiriaku Shinsui. I forgot her name, but she was cool. She actually helped him in that battle. She had a cool moment in that battle, if I remember correctly. His final one in TYBW, he released his Bankai. Bankai. Soy phone who like no one did Soy phone get an arm back yet, or what happened with that? I mean, can't Orihime bring anything back? Why does she not have her arm back yet? Why does anybody that's mutilated not have their arm backs or their various limbs back? All these divisions I do not know shit about, bro. I'll be honest with you. The vice captain is playing with the animals in the yard. That guy, even though I've said is an important day. And there was some, if I remember correctly, there was some new members of the various divisions that did not get introduced in the last chapter. So there's a toy or Atao dude could be a newbie. I think he's pretty new. Is he deaf? I got a message for you, Captain Kurasuchi. It's fine, I heard it just now. I think he's deaf. How the hell did? But did the birds tell him that? I guess the birds told him that whatever they just said. He set up a large scale contraption on all the barracks for a message. Fucking Ron Giku is aged like final line, bro. Holy shit. That makes use of better technology than what he has. I'm totally conscious of him. Still got fucking eye lasers now. Is Renji still is Renji not a commander now? Wait, what? Renji is still like scrubbing floors out here? uh Renji's a vice captain, and then Madarame should still be a vice captain, I suppose, behind Kenpachi. Okay. I thought Renji would have got promoted, at some point, but okay. I mean, Madarame is like a C tier character, but Renji is supposed to be a high B tier. So, are we getting eyes in this or what? Because I mean, I could, I need to see eyes in appearance pretty soon here. Captains are the only ones that attend the ritual, and vice captains are to capture a hollow for preparations. But was there a need for all these people to gather here? Why are you even here in the first place? Didn't he invite Kurosaki? You're the one that told me my outside and I should attend. Ichigo looks so different nowadays. Why is Rangiku's arm so fucking thin, bro? Look at his face. Dude, Kubo is just having fun right now. You're such an intellectual. How has no one busted down Rangiku since Gen, switched sides? No one else thought, man, I'd get in that, dude. No one else? Get out of my fucking face, dude. There was one dude, actually the blonde I'm thinking about was he actually liked Rangiku quite a bit, but I don't know why I can think his fucking name, dude. He's dead definitely though, because I haven't seen him yet. And it's, we're already halfway in. I want to introduce a new competition rare for all of us to gather together. That's Rendo, the vice captain of Ibasan's division. I don't even remember who that is, to be honest with you. It's a translator. He doesn't know sign language. He can read lips so he understands what we're saying. I feel like I just threw him off. I just. It's like saying fuck you, just surprise him real quick. So he's not deaf, he just can't talk. I thought he would be deaf because, like, why would you need. If you're not deaf, you don't need sign language, right? You can just. Anyway. You're not awesome, also. Stop making that smug face. Yarhar Yu. Nice to meet you. Her teeth make me think Tia Haribel. And then, like, the rest of her body works makes me think like a younger, I can't forget her name. Oh my god. No, what's her name? Urhar's right hand. God damn. Oh. Oh no. Yoruichi. Yorichi. I can't believe I forgot Yorichi's name. Yayahara Yu. It's a Gyaru. The world of living doesn't have Gyarus like that. Oh, you're talking about the pop stars. In Japan they have like these massive like pop stars like bigger than life. By the way, she's the vice captain of Captain Yadamaru's division. I don't know who that is. To be honest with you, I don't know who that is. It held the Great War Ichigo saw, and I've heard all the rumors. So that's what they call it, the Great War. Okay. Can I take? I'm not the 1,000-year blood war or the great, the 1,000-year blood. How do you create a name that massive? You just like nah, fuck it. Just keep it moving. The Great War. So should we just call it the Great War arc now, and not the 1,000-year blood war arc? Can I take a picture? I'll make sure to put a filter on. All right, this is a little bit too modern. Kubo, turn down a little bit. Pecorino. Ask my captain about your line account. I think it's a real social media, isn't it? Send you a friend request later, so make sure to add me. That's all around time person. I'm just pretending to hear that. Who made it so that the Reaper communication device supports line or a horse? These butterflies. I'm going to put my mind to it. Is that That reminds me of the thing that that Eisen made, the quote unquote like the spotter that he made to neuter Yusei Yamamoto. Kinda. Get one shot at Renji. So what they made a spear that even the damn they can't see? The Soul Reapers? Or maybe just need their attention made to it. I don't know. I don't understand what happened right there. So they can see it, but they just like no one noticed it. He's still I forgot he was still alive. Soy Phone's right hand. Get one shot at fam. Yeah, these spears are a little bit stronger than they thought. This shit was a game. They had to bring Aizen back. You know how embarrassing it would be to have Ichigo and all the vice captains there, and they had to like bring Aizen back out. They like to use Aizen like a tool. They're not ordinary hollows. I want to just tie if this is going to tie into Burn the Witch at all. I don't know how it's whatever. It's use the ritual supposed to be captured alive. I don't think they're living if they do it. Okay, so this is kind of like Renji's thing, huh? But he does like a little kanji there before he does his thing. Okay, maybe like most of the different shapes. Hawk. Oh, so it's like basically like Sai from Naruto. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, see that's the thing. Kubo can like have a power from somebody else, like the base of a power, the idea of a power from somewhere else, like making shit way cooler. That's automatically way cooler than anything that Sai did in all of this time in Naruto. Motherfucker stripped him alive of the meat. Motherfucker left the juice behind. That's it. Is she gonna be like sue you with a damn long ass tongue? Well, she is animalistic. I don't know if she sue you, but she. Oh, this is kind of like like Goku, like kid Goku from GT, or not Kid Goku from Dragon Ball, kind of like a Dragon Fist type thing, or a Wolfang Fist from Yamcha. And then it actually works like the the force from that series, like it just boom. But the force is recognized in different animal styles. That's cool. I mean, I don't mean to compare these to other powers and other series, like to poop on them or anything like that. I just think it's cool that he's just using these inspirations. I mean, Kubo can be inspired and still make something very original in nature. Like, and this is nothing that's been. I don't think there's anything that's been explored in Dragon Ball or not in Bleach really. Like using kind of force as a means of a power, so to speak. I mean, other than like maybe Ryatsu being used to like subject people, but I don't know. Is that his groin? Why did she tear his groin apart, dude? So this is another newbie. I'm pretty sure. What does he do? Looks like he like some bottle. He just like let that shit go. There's no like words to indicate what just happened, but it looks like a bottle or something like to that effect. 3 3 4 4 4 8 8 1 2 3 6 6 1 milked. So it's like a trap. Okay, cool. Kind of like works with elements, I guess. 7 times. Uh, okay. 7 times. What does that mean? I mean, he counted. He said every number just about except seven. So I don't know if this is his power or is it 7 times. God pops in. Sword exposed. Oh, that's old buddy. There you go. There he is. Okay, cool. He had his arm taken off, didn't he? I thought we'd see him eventually, but okay. I thought he was dead. I know he's bleeding, like his arm was like cutting off or some shit like that, if I remember correctly. Arm cut off, like eyeball taken out. Yeah, so he had some pretty crazy stuff happen to him, if I remember correctly. Really mutilated type thing. Kira. Okay. Let me see. What's his full name? Fuck. Kira Bond. God damn it. Bleach. Bleach. Izura Kira. Okay. I forgot what his power was, but he got messed up quite a bit. He got messed up. He could like generate something to that effect, if I remember correctly. Um, well, I'll let it rock. We'll just keep it going. I'll look at stuff on my own time. Are we still going? 37 minutes. Goddamn. So we got things under control. This is not normal hollow powers, is it? Is that Yuha? Wait, is that Yuha Bot? No, no, it's not. Okay, it's not Yuha. Xylopero. Wow. Okay, I heard he's gonna be in here, but I didn't know. So is the dead coming back or something to that effect? Is that the spirit is supposed to bring back alive? Is Xylopero? Hmm. Or you? If I was a person of small caliber, I would take this as an insult. What's your appearance? Are you dead? I fall into hell. Look at that design there. That's menacing as hell. You are unleashed from the yoke of a hollow, and your whole is moved from the outside of your body. Both hatred and pain, like tears, flow outside of your brain. That's a really cool design, by the way. So is he still like? Because he came from a hollow, but he was already like a hollow in nature. So I don't know. Is he like a super hollow now? He got hollow Zenkai boosted. I mean, literally, it's flowing out his brain. This might be kind of like the masking thing that the Espadas did. You know, I don't know. Solopo was a cool villain. Answer me, Abari Renji. No, I'm not. I'm asking you what that thing is. Will not you have to answer me since the Warden of Hell is all seeing? Renji got fucked up last time we saw him against Zylopero. I mean, Zylopero was running train on him to Uryu. I don't know if I don't know if Renji by himself, even with the amps he's had since then, is messing with Zylopero. Zylopero looks pissed, by the way. I would rather have, I think, a Uryu post Stern Ritter, you know, Shrift against Zylopero and Ichigo Kurosaki, but that's just me. I thought it was gonna be like a Dragon Ball GT Vegeta against Nappa moment where he just like one shots him. Who the hell are you? I think Kurosaki says enough to one shot old buddy. So this like hell Ryatsu is different than normal Ryatsu or Reishi. Is it not a Reishi that won't return to the atmosphere? Oh, Willow was from hell. It's like, oh shit. Oh, Ray, not a Ryatsu. Oh, Ray. The average division member has an array of grade 20. Vice captains vary between grade 5 and 4. So they have real power scaling in Bleach. Okay, let's go. They had some power scaling in Bleach before, but this is like definitive, like key level power scaling, I suppose, in Bleach. People are gonna love this because a lot of YouTube of those types, they always kind of have weird times trying to gauge Bleach characters and other characters because they don't have like there's not a lot of measurements in Bleach. So this is one of the first that I can think of that actually definitively outside of just saying like one is like one spot is higher than another or one vice commander is higher than another, blah blah blah. Like actual like statistical measurements I think are very rare. There's just like the Bankai kind of exponential jump, the comparing that to maybe like a Stern Ritter being unleashed or and a Spada becoming completely hollowified, blah blah blah. But this is interesting. Yeah, this is an actual quantifiable kind of number of like scaling of like where these guys are at. Capsule says grade 3 and higher. So okay, so it's backwards. So 20 is low, 5 and 4 is the vice captain. So that means they're higher. So what would Yhwach be like? 1 above it? I mean, they didn't have Reishi though, did they? I don't think they had Reishi. But he did absorb Ichigo's power. Who Ichigo did have Ryatsu, so I'm not sure. I don't know. They did use Reishi because Uryu used Reishi. He used the Reishi of the nearby area to do his attack against. How did I just? I said his name early in this video. It's 1 a.m. dude. It's been late as fuck. But Mayuri Kurisuchi. The Soul Reaper's body is made up of Reishi, and when they die, their body turns into Reishi and returns to Earth to the Soul Society. But people classify as great and higher can't do that because their Ryatsu concentration is too high. Well, last time returned this ritual to Soul's funeral festival. This is what's taught at the Soul Reaper Academy, and what I'm about to say is superstition. Reishi of grade 3 and higher cannot return to the Earth to Soul Society no matter what. I would think it's supposed to be the plane of Soul Society because it's not the Earth, but the plane of Soul Society, I don't know. The plane. So what should we do? We can't allow Reishi that's too powerful to remain in Soul Society. The Soul Funerals Festival is real purpose something else. With this ritual, deceased captains are sent down to hell. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. So they might have to fight against maybe some other very powerful captains that died. Like Unohana. I don't know. Don't grieve Kurosaki Ichigo. You should know that price is paid to gain strength. Souls have lost a place of return because of the immense power that they sought or saved by sending them down to hell. So this is not a concept of heaven. Because I don't know why you wouldn't be given that. This is kindness. Unbeknownst to them, the benevolent Soul Reapers have their own hands. Have put their own hands but send their comrades down to hell. That's pretty unfortunate. Is that true, Captain Kuryaku? Have you really been... Riki looks like a little kid again. I just realized right now that it might have been true. Can you not believe it? The fact that I've appeared for all use decisive proof the balance has been broken. The tremendous Ryatsu that's keeping the mouth on hell in check. Aizen Sosuke disappeared, and right after Yhwach vanished, you guys sent tremendous Ryatsu down to hell one after another, letting the mouth of hell to be open from hell's side. So, and balance is very important. Like the idea of Quincy's and Soul Reapers, Hollows and Soul Reapers, the Serate and the Earth. So what they're saying is because of the amount of massive Ryatsu on, I guess the reality or the living plane of existence, with Yhwach being pretty much subjugated, vanished, and with Aizen being under checks now, that's throwing balance off. Okay. The founder of if Gamer Yusai comes back, that's gonna be crazy. The founder of the Gotei Yamato Gyurase, the Blade of Death, Unohana Retsu. And today, Jesus, RP my boy's Eye Opera. Ukitake Jushiro. He really hyped up Jushiro quite a bit. God, dude, wow. Right in front of Ukitake Jushiro. Hell butterflies. You ever wonder why the butterflies go so represent? They have to fight Yamamoto? How from the jails of hell art. Oh, it's a new art. It's a new Bleach art. Oh my god. Okay, that's worth it. That's wow. What an arc. Bleach is back. Damn, that's crazy, dude. There's only one piece in Bleach. Boruto isn't good. I think Boruto is decent. We had the big three back. That's crazy. That's definitely more than the. I mean, it literally says an entire arc. Like that's not art. They don't end an arc in one shot. That's crazy. Um, I'm gonna give some cognitive thoughts about this, but that's just it. Because I need to let you people go. That was amazing. Uh, a crazy return to form. Ukitake appears to be probably going to be evil, which I would think also means Yamamoto is going to be evil. Unohana is going to be evil. With him one-shotting, um, I don't know what this means. This whole killing part. This part, I'm not exactly sure. I'm guessing that's going to help influence them turning evil. But we're gonna come back to this and kind of get some thoughts about that. Fantastic, fantastic chapter. Fantastic.